Hello guys and welcome back to my Thrones of Britannia series, me playing as the Kingdom of England, or West Sussex as it was, or Wessex shall I say, before. It's been a long road. We've now expanded my massive territory all the way from the southern coast of England all the way into Scotland itself. And the year is, where is the year? 932 AD. So we've come a long way. I think we're into like turn 140 now. And we left off last session, finishing, actually killing the king of the Norse, or the leader of the Norse. We had a massive battle around here. There's no indication, which is a bit of a shame. I prefer the little, used to have two swords in a cross, and you used to be able to hover over it, and it used to say like battle here, and it used to give you like indication who it was between, and then it used to say who the victor was and when it took place. But for whatever reason, it's kind of a little cool feature that we had in previous Total War games, but it's not there. But we won nonetheless. We took the city of Tor in Duin, and we just now need to continue marching along the coast, taking these settlements as we go. What I'm going to do is spread my armies out. I'm going to send one army along the coast this way to take these settlements quite quickly. So it's probably going to be, which one? Is it this one? Or is it the one below here? Not sure which way around to go, to be honest. I guess I could send the one in the settlement off to take the settlement first, and then you can come around and march and take the other ones, and then I can actually send the second army just to march and take these other settlements as we go along. Because lucky enough, the Norse have got their own problems in the far north, as you can see up here with the Scottish rebels that are showing up every now and again. But first thing, before we move any units, research. It's always something to get on with. We do have a bit of public order penalty here, which might as well put one to all regions. But attrition, again, we don't really need it. And I'd like to be able to get catapults, but again, I don't think I need them. We could actually finish off getting our cavalry units fully upgraded, which would decrease the amount of food we have, but it does give replenishment chance for cavalry units. Is there anything that just, in general, now helps in terms of damage? Now, I think we've got all the main ones, and most of the civics we've done as well, apart from this one, which is from raiding. Yeah, that's done, that's done, that's done, that's done. This one's almost finished. Again, these all just increase pool sizes. The only one that really has a benefit is this one, but then it has a negative effect as well. I guess we could go for Max Spearman now. Get that one. Finish it off. Get the cavalry unit finished for the tech tree. I think that'll do nicely. And then let's send this unit out. So it's going to go. They're going to go into the sea, and they're going to take the settlement. Hopefully we can take this way. Yep. Occupy nicely. And then we're going to send these guys, my king. We've got King, what's his name now? Basically Edward, I think it is. It's just spelt old English, pretty much. And we're going to kill this guy before he has a chance to recover. Because this is a new army. Only 36 units, and it looks like this is the, the leader of the faction of the Norse. So the second one dies. We'll release whoever's alive. He falls, and then we'll take this, occupy the settlement as well. Look at that. So next turn we'll move on. We'll take these other two settlements. So this army move down, take this one move this way. And then once we get this main one, I'll probably split my units off into different factions. Although we do have, hopefully my ally that I've got at the moment decides to take this settlement here, but we'll have to see. And what I may need to do also in the future is kind of go around the coast and take this settlement. But hopefully maybe these Scots here will decide to help out and take that settlement as well. But I'm just wondering where this next army is going to spawn. But let's just do a bit of spending around. So how is this? It's got plenty of public order, which is nice. So it's not too bad. And I'm just having a little flick through what I could upgrade here, because we do have an army in this settlement. And there isn't much we can upgrade here. Let's just keep getting south. Oh yeah, we were actually dealing with these rebels, wasn't we? But I just put them under siege. So let's move my second army up. Because we had a couple of rebellions in a few of my areas. So we should be able to take this now. A lot easier. I mean, it surrenders in 1 turn. It might be worth just to wait. You know what? No, kill them. Get rid of them. Bloody rebels. Rebels, scum. Completely different game. Star Wars franchise saying, but you know, it's pretty much what they are. Put them down, and then we need to move round this way quite quickly. So this needs to be repaired, which is fine. And then we're okay. I think most of the settlements are in a good order. But let's just have no objectives. Wrong tab. I wanted to find economy here and just see. I mean, look at that. Public order is fantastic in most places. So I don't really need to worry about public order too much. I think because we also have a +3 as well. So I'm just going to sneak down this way and see if we can improve anything. I mean, this will help. Lowers my food, but increases public order and more male thanes and higher, lower cost. But I think overall we're in a really good position. And we don't really need to worry about food. Food's in a really good place. So I think we can take a bit of time just improving a couple of these settlements here and there. We can actually increase this to public order, but we'll get this one. Just keep an eye out. And I think that's... Oh god, these aren't really costing too much. That increase supplies, this will increase income. So that could maybe offset it in a way. So many buildings to manage, it's just spending all the time upgrading them all and then not forgetting to come back to actually do the upgrades, because that's something I seem to keep doing. I upgrade like the main settlement and then you get an unlock and then I completely forget about it. And then I come back later and I'm like, going, oh god, how many turns has that been since I've unlocked that next building slot? And I've not done anything with it. Yeah, I think Gloucester's a good one. We'll get this. It increases some more fame. Actually saying that, it could do with 10 turns. Yeah, we'll get that. I think that'll do, and then we just need to zoom all the way back up to Scotland here. Or the Highlands is another abbreviation for it, because Scotland doesn't exist technically yet. Yeah, got all these nice bonuses, which is good. Anyway, next turn. Piety and prosperity. Naturally, when the gods is pleased, he bestows on them the gift of prosperity upon his people, that they may praise him all the more. Investing in the people's spiritual well-being can only pay dividends in the long run, surely. So we get wow, more public order, more construction costs for monasteries, and increase from church. Wow, very nice. Also, we've got this guy who's raised an army again, right in front of my units, which is cool. And we can move around this way. So let's kill this guy off. It's kind of awkward when you raise an army right close to me next turn, where I can just walk in and go, you know what, you're going to die again. And then I can take the settlement. And it just means what he's going to do is probably raise an army here. Ooh, he's going to actually siege that. Which is going to be a bit awkward, but that's fine. Yeah, because I'm not going to be in a position to be able to take that this turn. So he's going to come along and siege to get the main settlement, but which has all the main buildings. Although I get the kind of lovely... the more important buildings sometimes, I feel. You know, you get all these food imports and stuff like that, which is really, really nice. And we do have some upgrades. Who is this one? He's a governor. He's quite high, but we could probably do to increase his zeal some more. And we've got a general, which his influence is low, which is nice. We don't want to be too influential, and we'll just increase his governance one more. Oh yeah, this is one of the armies that I had down here that just I had to build up to deal with the rebels. And then I also need to... So I'm going to move both armies down, because even though this 17 stack could probably take on this army, I don't want to be in a position where I'm just assuming and then, you know, get my beat. Because rebel armies are not usually that bad to deal with. I wonder if I can actually get the Scots to declare war on the Norse, and they could just take that settlement and it would really help. So let's see if we can... Because there's not many factions left in the game anymore. There's maybe about 10, maybe 12. Could you join the war against the Norse? Maybe? and I'll give you a payment of that one. Yes, look at that. Nice. So they're on side with us. Let's see if we can. Well, we got. No, they don't want a declaration of friendship. Arrange a marriage. So we can offer someone for marriage, and then we can give them a payment just to see if they'll take it. No, apparently it's too insulting to offer my my daughter in marriage to them. I just feel that's quite insulting. Them not accepting it, to be honest. Let's then got a couple of buildings to improve. So let's just skiff down south. We got the building here. Yeah, we'll upgrade that. Why not? And there we go. And I think, oh, we actually do. You know what? No, screw it. We'll leave the money for next turn. You never know when it might come in a bit handy, just having a bit of excess left over. So this is going to be interesting to see what happens. They're going to put it under siege. I know I would anyway. Raining blood. So there's some bad luck, some public orders. We've got a plus public order and a bad one. We also, it's bad enough, inertia creeps. So we've got a bit of a minus campaign move speed and minus food production, which is never good. We're in actually attrition as well, so we need to move our units. So let's take this army out quickly. And we'll set ourselves in for just getting this settlement quickly. Ooh, wow. Completely slashing him. I thought his head would have come off. Fallen again. Occupy. And we're okay. So I'm going to stay in settlement for this turn. It is middle of winter. We also had a slight issue with a couple of factions having war with each other. So if I can find the event tray here. I got asked to declare war on the Scottish here, which I declined because I didn't want to get involved in the second war at the moment. Which means my military alliance kind of gets broken down because they ask, cool, could you help and join in with the attacking these guys? It's like, no, you're okay. I don't want to do that right now. And they're like quite upset and betrayed at you. So they go, you know what, this military alliance is over. So yeah, that's a bit of a kick, but you know what, you do what you can. What we got here? So can we get a bard up? He's a governor, so I think that would be worth to have. We do have a general who's got some decent loyalty, but let's just increase that some more. Yeah, it's always the thing with alliances. They try and drag you into war that you don't want to be part of, and it's like, yeah, it's not going to work, sorry. I'm going to have to decline that invitation to join that war, because it will not work in my favour. Oh, we can actually increase this. Get some more income from commerce. Wow, a big jump in commerce income. So I'm definitely going to have to get that. It does cost quite a lot of money to do that, but in the long term, it'll be worth it. And then that's it for this term. And they didn't actually siege this settlement. It's surprising. They've actually ran away, but they're going to take quite a lot of attrition in the middle of the Highlands with all the snow. That's the reason why I didn't want to siege it myself. Anyway, next turn we can siege it and take it. And then what I may do, depending on how strong the settlement is, I may actually then send this army up and take, because there's two settlements up here I need to finish off. There's this one here off the west coast, and then there's these ones here. And I think that's most of the Norse territory, and then there's this one. But hopefully, again, these guys will take that settlement. I'm surprised they came all the way up here to take it and try and take this settlement when they could have just took this one. But you never know. The AI is a bit confusing sometimes. Well, winter is over. We're now into spring, so it means that I can move my armies perfectly fine and I'll start sieging this settlement. I'm not sure how strong it is. Can I see any information? It's got quite a big garrison size, so it means it's going to be a bit more difficult to actually conquer. That's what we got here. So it's got 2,708 size garrison. But what we can do is build some of these. Take a few turns, and I'm just trying to think which would be a good what. Should I move this unit to help? Because how many units I got? Doesn't really give it an overview of how big the army is, which is a bit surprising. I think I've got a similar size. So I bring the second army down. I obviously don't need to do anything just yet, but if I move it to here and then go into the lovely fortify mode to let these recover a little bit, and then hopefully after a couple of turns we can take the settlement and then continue our conquest north, which should be okay. We actually just finished doing the recruitment tree, so I'm just going to finish doing military prestige. I feel that's just the best way to go about right now, and we do have a fair few promotions to give. What we got? Governor, so let's just grab you up. We've got another one. His loyalty is already quite decent, which is nice. We get forager, we get income. That's radiant sacking, quartermaster. Loyalty, siege engineer. We don't really need food, so just keep governing, I guess. There's only like so many you would really want to select just to try and boost it up. Otherwise, it just seems like a slight waste in upgrades, which is always a bit an interesting one. This governor is a bit low, so let's just jump him up there. We've got the armies that are here, ready to jump in. And I think I could wait these out. So if I just move the second army into position here, and then we can just basically starve them out, which feels the best way to deal with this little rebellion. And just moving down, what upgrades can we do? We can actually upgrade this some more, can't we? Yeah, that'll do nicely. And we've got quite a bit of public order, so we can upgrade the mine. Like, more or less gets rid of all my income, but that'll work kind of well. And hopefully the CERN don't decide to attack me. They are at war with the Norse now, but they haven't really taken this settlement. But they might actually start coming down and take this settlement and then move up that way. So we'll see how that works out. They don't have access into my territory though. Well, actually no, they could trespass. We'll see what happens in that regard. I just don't want to have to deal with them as well. It's a quiet turn. There's not much. Settlement besieged. Is that my settlement? Oh no, I'm besieging a settlement. Okay. So it's a bit strange that it's an event message. I know what I'm aware of the besieging because I'm doing it, but I didn't know they'd kind of go, hey, did you know you're besieging someone? It's like, yeah, thanks for that. Thanks for the info. So how are we doing on here? I guess we could just spend some time upgrading. Yeah, we'll get that leveled up. Did they take the settlement then? They have done, but they have got a rebellion to deal with as well. But then again, this size 20 can deal with that 4 size stack, so it's not too bad. That was a very quick turn. We've got one more, then we can move in. We should be able to finish this settlement, and then I can send an army north to take a few more of these other settlements. Alright, that siege is finished, so we've just taken the rebel army down. It's good. Do we actually need to repair the build? We don't. So that's even better. We can send this army to the north, and then we're going to move this army further down. Because I'm keeping my armies kind of spread out. I've still got this one just chilling in Hereford. It's not doing much. But to be honest, I don't really know what you're supposed to be able to do with most armies when you're not... They're just more or less just a garrison, to be honest. So it's always a bit more of a difficult one to really know what to do. Alright, yeah, so they dealt with that rebel army, and now they're moving up this way to deal with the Norse. I do have an enemy fleet here, which is a 1 stack. Now, I'm not sure where it's going to go, but I think we're in good position now to take the settlement. So let's finish it off. Let's go in aggressively, kill it. Come on, cinematic, speed up. So we lost 600, but that's fine. We just more or less annihilated them. We could liberate, occupy, or sack. Well, definitely want to occupy. And then we want to see where this goes. So if we move the army to this direction, I want to know where this is going to land. It's only 1 stack, it's not going to be difficult. There's all these I need to repair as well. Looking if I've got plenty of income to deal with that, which is nice to have. It's like when you're spoiled for choice in most cases. So let's just level that up some more. And then have they seized this settlement yet? I can't see now, which is a bit of a bummer. I'm hoping they're sending an army that way. Unless they're going to start having this little weird kind of situation where they don't know which direction to end. Do they want to attack the Scots or finish the Norse off? But I mean, overall, they haven't got many settlements left. There's 1, 2, 3. There's this one down here which equals 4, and then there's 3 more up here. No, 2 more. Oh no, yeah, 3 more. And they've got 7. And this is what I like about the end when you start getting to the late game, is the fact that there's less factions to worry about per turn, and it just means the turns go quicker. And usually you just need to mop everyone up, so it's just got to march all the way north. I'll probably go by sea and land and take these settlements, because it would be much easier to do that than it is by travelling along this coast up and round, then through this marshy terrain.